This is the story of how I beat Deadrails, with the train and with no coal whatsoever. I loaded in as a survivalist and picked up my game passes, which are excruciatingly important for the beginning of this challenge. I then proceeded to sell the gold and my tomahawk and go to buy ammo. Because I did not have to spend money on coal, I decided to buy 5 ammo, which would help me kill more mobs to get more fuel. I then left the first outpost, with my only fuel being newspapers. Luckily, I came upon an oil rig which had 1 zombie in it. It did also have coal, but I made quick work of that issue. From there, I continued on and got extremely lucky as I stumbled upon a pack of U-dogs which gave me a small amount of fuel. I then got even more lucky as I found an outlaw camp. Sadly, it did not have any outlaws in it, but the loot made up for that. I found a rifle and 3 pieces of armor, which would come in handy later. Then as I turned to go back to my train, it turned to night. After killing all the zombies, I got a ton of fuel, which helped me get all the way to the first town. Here, I methodically killed all the zombies, and one singular outlaw I went into the bank. While I was there, it became a werewolf night. In order to survive, I hid in the vault, which worked out pretty well for me. Then, using the zombies as fuel, I brought the train up to the town and filled it up with zombies. From there, I made it to the first outpost in which I sold everything and bought more ammo and some snake oils. I then left and found a ton of outlaws, one of which was riding a unicorn. After killing them from a distance, I brought them and their horses back to the train to use as fuel, keeping the unicorn alive to work. Soon I came upon Fort Constitution, where I just obliterated the zombies. While I was there, however, there was a werewolf night in which I almost died, only surviving because of my snake oils. I then picked up all the bodies of the zombies and brought them back to the train. I then continued on to the second outpost, where I sold Captain Prescott and some outlaws, which I used to buy more snake oils. Luckily, Tesla's lab was right next to the outpost. I then assembled Tesla and ran outside so that the turrets on the outpost could gun down any zombies around me. I then grabbed the electrocutioner and picked up as many bodies as I could, heading back to the train and leaving the outpost and lab behind. From there, I continued on till I found a small town which I used to refill my zombie stock in combination with a knight. I then came across the castle in which I easily kill all the enemies by baiting them outside. While I am doing this, I just want to say if you are enjoying this video, please consider liking and subscribing, because this took a long time to make. Anyways, after picking up all the gear and storing the books in my sack, I left and did not stop till a small house from which I could see the end. The reason I stopped in said house is because it was a werewolf night, where I again barely survived. From there, it was a simple task of killing off all the outlaws, shooting Nikola Tesla with the gun he gave me, and waiting to get the victory screen. And that is the story of how I beat Deadrails while using the train without coal. Please consider liking and subscribing. Bye.